Youthcomm on 6.7 FM. It's Friday night, 8 o'clock. We're playing you brand new music like we always do here on this wonderful community station of Worcester. Hello to everyone getting in touch, telling us what have ends. I can read hardly any of them out, unfortunately, but thank you very much for your participation. We really do appreciate it. Hello to Keisha, who says, fingers have ends. Hello to Reese, who says, computer mouses have ends, as long as you choose the right end. But I suppose anything could count as an end, couldn't it? I mean, it could...
An edge.
No, a circle doesn't have an
anything
end.
with... Yeah, any edge could count as an end, couldn't it? How's the most intriguing one, which says, time has an end. That's from Louise. Well, Louise, I beg to differ. I have to be honest, it's very rare that I disagree with listeners. I usually just accept the opinion and move on. But to be honest, I don't believe time does have a beginning or an end. And I'll explain why. Venny, you went to Birmingham University, didn't you?
No, I currently go there.
Oh, right. How long have you been on there?
It's my 4th year now. 4th year? Yeah, God.
Oh, that's interesting. How is uni?
It's good, actually. Really good.
Gruelling.
Yes.
I've heard horror stories.
Yes.
Am I right in thinking you do no work in the first year and then it's completely just stuck in the library all the time?
It's not for me to say that, but yes.
So, what do you think about time?
I disagree with you, and that it does have a beginning, and therefore an end.
So what do you think caused it then?
I don't know. It depends how you think about it, but it could either be the Big Bang, or God, or both, or neither. But I don't believe anything doesn't have a cause, so time must have a cause.
Right, now the way I think of it, this is interesting.
Is this the Dylan theory?
Yes, it's my theory that I've developed in
Conti
my own
theory.
mind. You can tell I have way too much time on my hands. My theory is that everything we do can be broken down into a simpler form, right? Now, the example I always use when talking about this is dialing someone on a mobile. So when you're dialing someone on a mobile, you're not just dialing them. You're pressing 0, you're then lifting your finger up to press 7, and so on. And I'm sure it can be broken down simpler than that as well. But the theory goes that if everything be broken down into its simplest form, then everything is causing something else to happen. For example, when you press 0, you're not just pressing 0, you're pushing your finger down to press 0, and that is causing 0 to be pressed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but at some point, there's got to be an end. So nothing can be caused from kind of keep going backwards and backwards. It's what's called an infinite regress. So there has to be a start point, surely.
Well, not necessarily, because I believe...
because the brainwaves have to tell your finger to move, but what tells the brainwaves to tell your finger to move?
Well,
What if time is a circle?
that's what I'm thinking. That is the kind of line I'm thinking along. Because if you can look at time from an outside perspective, I believe infinity could exist. It's theoretical, and obviously no one can ever prove that, and that's where the theory falls down a bit.
But if you look at time, like with the universe and everything, all the planets and everything are getting older, so eventually we're just going to implode. So that shows that things do have an end.
But what is time but a man-made concept of kind of,
Everything.
judging how far things have come or how things have aged to such and such?
Well, this is the end of my theory. You see, I believe that if everything has a cause, and everything is being caused by something, then the single event that we're experiencing now is the only thing that exists.
But it's
And
not.
time is an illusion created by the fact that everything is causing something else to happen. In that
I think
way,
you've lost me there.
time itself doesn't exist. Time only exists because we are thinking about things that have caused other things to happen, and the reason for that is that we're being caused to think.
Dylan, what made you invent your theory?
I'm a nerd with too much time on my hands, what else can I say? But it's true. I think the thing that's happening now is the only thing that actually happens, and because other things have caused it, that's what creates
What do
the
you mean
illusion
this
of time.
is the only thing that happens? What's the only thing that happens? Because everything
This.
happens at the same time as other things.
No. That's ridiculous. Hold on. Not so ridiculous,
Like,
but
this is in us sitting here, or this is in now,
This is in
or...
the thing now that we are doing.
think about this event right now. Okay, everyone just captured that moment that happened a minute ago. You're telling me that...
But that didn't happen.
Yeah,
you only
Yes,
think
it did happen,
Yeah, you're telling me-
because
You
we know
only
it happened,
think
because
it
we're
did.
You're telling me
here
that
and
what
it
just
happened.
happened didn't happen.
Yes, because the only reason you think it happened is because you are being caused to think it happened by the thought you just had.
No, because it did happen.
It's fairly
Dylan.
clear that my 12th birthday happened. It's just the fact that it's not happening now.
But is it?
Yes,
No,
'cause
it's not happening now. It happened 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
But did it?
Yes.
Did it really?
Because I was there.
Are
yeah.
you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you
'cause-
sure?
Yeah, because what you're saying is basically what's happening now just didn't happen.
Absolutely, and the reason you think it happened is because you are being caused to,
But
because
Dylan,
I have started
Dylan,
up this
if
debate.
things don't happen, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have been born.
Yeah, I would.
No, you
'Cause I've been
wouldn't.
caused to be born.
Dylan, where do you stand on things that are about to happen?
because, because things that are about to happen never actually will.
Yes, they will.
Yes, they will.
I don't understand that.
Because we are just being caused to think they will happen because
No,
of the
we're
things
not.
that have happened.
Dylan,
so if
are
I
you
give you a
going to
ball,
buy a kebab
if I
after the
give you
show?
a ball and you drop it, what's going to happen to it?
Well, the illusion created by time causes
No,
us to
it will
believe.
actually hit the floor.
So according to you, Dylan, is anything certain ever?
No.
So the laws of gravity not certain to you?
No, that's not the point, because the
Yes,
laws of
it
gravity don't actually exist.
Yes, they do.
Okay, now, yeah, I do physics, and I can tell you that things aren't certain.
But you only believe you do physics because you've been caused to...
Okay. I only believe that you're talking
If you think
absolute
this
nonsense.
makes sense, 1067 plus your message to 6300 on text. There must be some supporters out there of this theory. I can't be the only one thinking this.
Dylan, I used to like your theory until you went into the things don't actually happen or exist bit.
Well,
I
it's
liked
hard
it
to
up until
explain.
then. I liked your things cause other things like the 07 bit. I like that bit, but after that, just stop.
So if you think that this conversation never happened, please text in.
So, Dylan,
Yes.
so if when we get back tonight, surely our recording will be proof that this show did happen.
But we won't ever get back tonight.
Why?
Youthcomm 106.7 FM.